I'd like to introduce you to a Stoic philosopher that you will find quite interesting. Despite being born into slavery and experiencing hardship from the start, Epictetus overcame his situation in a really stoic manner. Epictetus lived a life that most people would find intolerable, yet he refused to allow his circumstances to define who he was on the inside. He concentrated on his ideas and feelings, which he could control. It is comparable to the Stoic idea that you have power over your mind, not outside events. Later in life, Epictetus went on to become a well-known philosopher, inspiring many people with his Stoic teachings. He emphasized the value of controlling our needs and living in harmony with nature. His teachings are similar to an instruction book for achieving calm and serenity despite all that life throws at you. Therefore, keep Epictetus in mind, whether you're attempting to overcome life's challenges or find a greater sense of purpose. You may use his Stoic knowledge and narrative as a candle in the dark to help you travel your path with inner strength and perseverance. Together, let's explore his Stoic universe and extract the pearls of knowledge it has to offer for our own lives. The only request I have is that you do not skip any part of the video. It's important to not miss any of the information. Remember, what you are about to see is quite valuable for your daily life. Therefore, it would be wise to watch this video more than once. Now, without further ado, let's explore his Stoic universe and extract the precious gems of knowledge it has to offer for our own lives. Principle 1. Embrace your fate. You know, there's this interesting Stoic idea known as amor fati, which is simply the love of your fate. The idea is to accept not just the positive aspects of life, but also its obstacles and failures. Imagine viewing each challenge as a chance for development and improvement. It's like saying, "Hey life, throw whatever you want at me and I'll find a way to make the most of it." You do realize that life is full of surprises? Amor fati enters the picture when things don't always go as planned. It makes us want to rise above the challenges we face and find a way to make the most difficult circumstances work for us. Saying, "I won't let circumstances define me. I'll define how I respond to them," is the essence of resilience. Principle 2. Contribute to the common good. The concept of helping others with Stoicism has always motivated me. It's not only about providing for ourselves, it's also about realizing that when we make meaningful contributions to the world or our society, we not only help others but also deeply fulfill our own sense of purpose and meaning in life. It resembles this lovely giving and receiving cycle. It's like sowing a nice seed that develops in both your and the other person's lives when you assist someone or have a beneficial influence on theirs. You get this feeling of being connected and having an impact. It serves as a reminder that we are all connected and that we are not on this journey alone. Principle 3. Memento mori. Have you heard of the term memento mori? The meaning of this Latin expression is, remember you will die. Now, while it may initially sound a little depressing, it serves as an important reminder to enjoy every moment of life. Imagine waking up every morning with the knowledge that this may be your last. It's a reminder to value life, cherish the present, and make each day matter. Memento mori is about embracing life with a sense of urgency and purpose, not about moping over death. It's as if you have a small voice telling you not to waste time on unimportant things since time is valuable. Principle 4. Self-discipline. Having self-discipline is similar to possessing an internal compass. It's the capacity to maintain concentration and direction in the face of temptations and detours in life. It's about choosing decisions that support your long-term objectives, even when taking the simple route might derail you. Consider it your hidden resource for realizing your goals. It involves acting consistently, even when you're not in the mood. You may develop healthy habits that benefit your career, your health, and your personal development by exercising self-discipline. It's similar to having a friend who holds you responsible for being your best self. Principle 5. Have a morning routine. Think of your morning routine as the basis for your whole day. You intentionally set the tone for the rest of the day during that period in the morning. It's a way to start with clarity and purpose, whether it's via exercise, meditation, or just making a plan for your day. A morning routine might be compared to a daily success plan. It's about making room for self-care and personal development, not about being inflexible. It's incredible how starting your day with intention can improve both your general well-being and productivity. It's similar to giving oneself a big advantage in life's marathon. Principle 6. Essentialism. The main goal of essentialism is to live a simpler existence. Consider it similar to clearing up not just your actual surroundings but also your thoughts. It all comes down to realizing what matters most and focusing on it while putting unneeded distractions out of your mind. You make room for what matters when you do this. Think of your life as a room full of different things, some useful, some useless, and others just taking up space. Practicing essentialism is like combing through that space, determining what belongs there, and clearing the unnecessary items. It's about saying yes to what's really important, and no to things that don't fit with your beliefs or aspirations. Your life becomes more purposeful and clear as you engage in this activity. Principle 7. Adaptability. It's true that life can be unpredictable. Adaptability, then, is your superpower when it comes to handling change. It's about being adaptable and coming up with fresh ideas when things don't go according to plan. You turn things around and make the best of difficult circumstances rather than being trapped. Imagine it like a bamboo tree that sways and bends with the wind during a storm without breaking. Being adaptable means seeing change as a chance for development rather than as something to be resisted. The attitude is one of "I can handle whatever life throws my way." It enables you to thrive in a world that is ever-changing. Principle 8. Action over information. Imagine knowing everything there is to know but never using it. The magic comes when you take action, not only when you gather knowledge. It starts with that first step, no matter how small. It's the process of making your dreams come true. Consider this. Picture yourself with a treasure map that has all the directions needed to locate a buried treasure. Finding the map and knowing it exists is one thing. Following the hints and finding the prize is quite another. Potential is translated into concrete outcomes via action. It is similar to being brave enough to travel towards your goals instead of only reading about far-off places. Principle 9. Balancing compassion and self-improvement. It's all about balance in this one. It's about holding oneself to high standards for personal development while also being empathetic and patient with others. It's similar to pushing yourself to be the greatest version of yourself while still being compassionate to others. Tolerance and self-control may dance delicately together. It's important to understand that every one of us is traveling a different path, and that occasionally, people may fall short of our expectations. Rather than passing judgment, one should provide empathy and encouragement. Setting high expectations for your own personal development is also crucial. It's similar to having a nice coach with you, encouraging you to realize your greatest potential. Principle 10. Resilience. Life can be brutal, don't you think? This is where resilience comes into play. It's comparable to having a robust, adaptable backbone that enables you to overcome obstacles and difficult circumstances. You view challenges as chances for personal development rather than as barriers to overcome. The key is to cultivate the mental fortitude necessary to overcome hardship head-on and emerge even stronger. Principle 11. Empathy. Have you ever considered what it may be like to walk in another person's shoes? That's the main idea of empathy. It's the capacity to fully comprehend and experience another person's emotions. It corresponds to the statement, "I hear you, I see you, and I'm here for you." Empathy allows us to connect deeply with others and guides us through the complexity of interpersonal interactions in a kind and compassionate way. Principle 12. Be present in the moment. Have you ever noticed that you're stressing out over the future or the past? Being mindful is the remedy. It's about enjoying the here and now and being totally present in the situation. It's comparable to enjoying the taste of a mouth-watering meal or walking in the warm sun. You may overcome the hold of stress and worry by practicing mindfulness, which fosters a feeling of clarity and peace in your life. Principle 13. Life's purpose. Ever ask yourself, what's my purpose? Life's purpose is a large question, yet Stoicism can help. Your mission directs your decisions and activities much like your North Star. It's similar to having a purpose in life that provides direction and meaning. It's all about knowing why you do what you do when you get up each day. Your enthusiasm and drive are fueled by purpose, which enables you to face obstacles head-on. Principle 14. Continuous learning. Consider life as an ongoing process of learning and development. Stoicism encourages us to never give up on our quest for knowledge. It's similar to stating, "I'm a student of life and there's always something new to discover." Never stop learning to keep your mind active, your eyes wide, and your viewpoint new. It's similar to painting your life narrative on a canvas with bright colors. Principle 15. Gratitude. Have you ever taken a moment to write down all the things for which you are thankful? Having gratitude and counting your blessings is like giving your spirit a warm embrace. It's all about realizing and cherishing the people, events, and possessions that make life more meaningful. It's similar to expressing gratitude to the universe for all these lovely experiences. When you are grateful, your attention is diverted from what you lack to what you have, which makes you feel content. Principle 16. Patience. Patience is a rare jewel in today's fast-paced society. Therefore, mastering the art of waiting is very beneficial in life. It's the capacity to wait patiently without losing patience. It's similar to not feeling rushed while in a long line at the grocery store. Being patient is an important trait that keeps you calm in stressful times or when there are delays. It's similar to possessing a superpower that prevents stress. Principle 17. Kindness. You know, even little acts of kindness may make a big difference in someone's day. Small acts can have a big impact. Being kind is like sprinkling a little magic wherever you go. It's about treating yourself and other people with kindness and compassion. It's similar to declaring, "I choose kindness in a world where I can be anything." Positive energy is released by kindness and travels far and wide. Principle 18. Courage. Occasionally everybody is afraid, and that's perfectly okay. However, courage is like entering the arena in spite of your reservations. It's important to face your fears, as in, "I acknowledge my fears, but I won't let them hold me back." When you have courage, you can take on obstacles head-on and pursue your goals or stand up for what you believe in. It resembles having a strong inner warrior. Principle 19. Simplicity. Have you ever noticed how liberating simplicity can be? It's about clearing up your mental state as well as your physical state. Simplicity is similar to Marie Kondoing your life. It's about putting what really matters in your life first and letting go of what doesn't serve you. Clarity and serenity are brought about by simplicity, which also lessens overwhelm. Principle 20. Honesty. Honesty is comparable to a strong home's foundation of trust. It's the cornerstone of sincerity and trust in every one of your interactions. Being sincere, especially when it's challenging, entails speaking and acting with integrity. As in, "I value honesty and I'll stand by it." Sincerity fosters trust, and trust fosters close relationships with people. Principle 21. Healthy lifestyle. Consider your mind and body as one temple. Living a healthy lifestyle is like honoring and caring for that temple. It's all about self-care, a healthy diet, and consistent exercise. Maintaining your physical and mental well-being not only improves your mood, but also gives you the energy you need to take on life's obstacles. Principle 22. Forgiveness. Have you ever held on to a grudge and felt like it was a heavy burden? When you forgive, it's like releasing yourself from that burden. It's about letting go of grudges and hatred directed at other people. To be forgiven is to break free from the emotional bonds of the past, not to approve of someone else's behavior. Similar to declaring, "I choose peace over holding on to pain." Principle 23. Respect. Respect is like the golden rule. Consider how you would like to be treated. It's about treating every person with respect and decency, regardless of their differences or background views. In a multicultural society, honor fosters harmony and understanding. It's equivalent to saying, "I respect each person's intrinsic value." Principle 24. Optimism. Optimism is like a lighthouse. It shines even in the darkest of circumstances. It's the conviction that despite appearances, things can improve. Having an optimistic mindset may help you face challenges head-on and keep a cheerful spirit through them. It's similar to having a cheerful attitude that makes everyone around you feel good. Principle 25. Responsibility. Taking responsibility for your actions and decisions is similar to becoming the captain of your ship. It's about taking responsibility for the mistakes you make and growing from them. Acknowledging that your choices affect how your life unfolds is a sign of responsibility. Saying, "I'm the author of my own story, and I'll write it with integrity," is similar to that. Principle 26. Balance. Consider life to be a delicate balancing act. Maintaining balance in your life means making sure that no aspect weighs too much. Make sure there is harmony in all things. It's about growth on a personal level, in relationships, and in other aspects of life. Maintaining balance helps you live a well-rounded life and avoid burnout. It's similar to stating, "I'll adjust my priorities to keep things in balance." Principle 27. Remain focused. Focusing is like having superpowers in a world full of distractions. It's the capacity to focus on a single task at a time while resisting the urge to multitask. Concentration increases output and efficiency, as in, "I'll be present and fully engaged in what I'm doing right now." Principle 28. Humility. Since none of us are flawless, humility is essential. We need to embrace our imperfections, like telling someone, "I'm imperfect and that's okay." Realizing your limits and the fact that you don't know everything is a necessary part of humility. It's similar to having a teachable attitude and being receptive to new information. Principle 29. Adapt to change in life. Like a river, life is always changing and moving. Accepting change is similar to being a skilled navigator who modifies your path as necessary. You adapt to change rather than fighting it. It's similar to stating, "I'll grow and adapt to the ever-changing currents of life." Principle 30. The power of the mind. Has the saying, "It's all in your head," ever crossed your mind? Indeed, your world is shaped by your thoughts. A growth mindset is similar to the conviction that work and education may lead to skill improvement. It all comes down to believing in yourself and saying, "I can grow and develop through dedication." You may use your thinking to transform obstacles into chances for growth. Principle 31. Self-reflection. Self-reflection is similar to gazing into your soul's mirror. It involves reflecting on and getting to know your feelings, ideas, and behaviors. As in, "Let me get to know myself better." You may develop, make wiser judgments, and achieve inner peace by reflecting on yourself. Principle 32. Acceptance of imperfection. As human beings, we are all prone to making errors. It's like allowing oneself to be imperfect when you accept your flaws. It's about committing to the idea that, "I'll learn from my mistakes and keep growing." This idea serves as a helpful reminder that striving for perfection is unachievable and that making mistakes is okay. Principle 33. Invest in personal development. Consider information to be a chest of treasures. Putting money into education is like putting gemstones in it. It's a continuous dedication to broadening your horizons, learning new abilities, and obtaining new insights. It sounds a bit like, "I'll never stop investing in myself." Learning keeps your mind active and fosters personal development. Principle 34. Admire others. Admiring someone else's abilities or accomplishments is simple, right? Respecting someone else is like enjoying a stunning work of art. It's about appreciating and honoring the traits, abilities, or achievements of people in your immediate vicinity. It's similar to saying, "I recognize and respect your greatness." Admiration fosters a community of support and fosters beneficial connections. Principle 35. Love unconditionally. Love that is unconditional is like an unending supply of warmth and kindness. It's about genuinely loving someone without holding any strings attached. You may think of that as saying, "I love you for who you are no matter what." This idea creates meaningful relationships and a warm, welcoming atmosphere. Principle 36. Cultivate relationships. Relationships require nurturing in the same way that a garden requires care to flourish. Taking care of relationships is similar to maintaining a lovely garden. It involves devoting time and energy to fostering relationships with loved ones, family, and friends. It's similar to stating, "I cherish our relationship and will work to make it stronger." Developing deep connections brightens your life and makes you happy. Principle 37. Punctuality. Being on time shows respect for time, which is a valuable resource. Being on time demonstrates that you respect other people's time as well as your own, like expressing, "I honor our commitments by being on time." Being on time improves dependability and fosters trust in your connections. Principle 38. Graciousness. In social situations, graciousness can be compared to a graceful dance. It involves remaining calm in the face of difficulty. It's like stating, "I'll answer with poise and grace." Being kind makes you seem sophisticated and mature, which improves how you interact with other people. Principle 39. Find joy in the present moment. Enjoying the treasured moments in life is like carefully drinking an excellent wine. They are abundant. It's about enjoying the fleeting, exquisite moments to the fullest, which are frequently missed, as in, "This moment is a gift and I'll enjoy it." Your life becomes more mindful and content when you appreciate it. Principle 40. Environmental awareness. Being environmentally conscious is like taking good care of our home, the planet Earth. Making thoughtful decisions is key to lowering your carbon footprint and safeguarding the environment. As in, "I'll do my part to preserve the Earth for future generations." Being conscious of the environment makes the world more sustainable and healthy. Principle 41. Generosity. Being generous is similar to having an endless supply of kindness. It's about giving freely to people what you have without expecting anything in return, be it money, time, or support. It resembles declaring, "I'll spread abundance and love to those in need." Generosity promotes benevolence and a feeling of community. Principle 42. Have inner peace. Having inner peace is similar to finding a quiet haven amidst the storms of life. It's the capacity to remain calm and collected in the face of difficulties. It's like declaring, "I'll find clarity and solace in the depths of my being." Your emotional health and resilience are improved by inner peace. Principle 43. Integrity. Integrity is comparable to a stable foundation of reliability. It's a pillar of trust. It all comes down to acting morally and being sincere even when no one is looking. It's comparable to declaring, "I'll stick to my morals and do the right thing." In both your personal and professional interactions, integrity fosters mutual respect and trust. Principle 44. Be calm. Being calm is like having a steady hand at the wheel when things are stormy. It's the capacity to remain elegant and calm under duress. It's similar to stating, "In the face of chaos, I'll maintain a clear mind and a steady heart." Your ability to make decisions and lead others is improved by being calm. Principle 45. Be curious. Similar to a never-ending need for information and comprehension is curiosity. It's the drive to discover, educate yourself, and pose inquiries about the world in which you live. Saying, "I'll remain open to new ideas and endless possibilities" is what it essentially means. Continual learning and mental engagement are fostered by curiosity. Principle 46. Empowerment. Empowerment is comparable to a source of inner confidence and strength. It's about realizing your own potential and putting it to use to accomplish your objectives and have a good influence. It's similar to declaring, "I'll use my potential to bring forth positive change." Overcoming hurdles and difficulties is made easier with empowerment. Principle 47. Resourcefulness. For overcoming obstacles in life, resourcefulness is similar to a Swiss Army knife. It's the capacity to come up with original ideas and maximize the use of limited resources. It's similar to stating, "I'll adjust and come up with creative ways to get over obstacles." Being resourceful improves your ability to solve problems. Principle 48. Be vulnerable. Being vulnerable is similar to exposing your heart and letting people see the real you. It all comes down to being open and truthful, even when it's difficult. It's similar to stating, "I'll embrace my imperfections and connect on a deeper level with others." Trust and sincere connections are fostered by vulnerability. Principle 49. Balance mind, body, and spirit. Having mental, physical, and spiritual balance is similar to creating a well-being symphony. It is about making sure that your body, mental, and spiritual well-being are in balance. It's similar to stating, "I'll nourish all aspects of my being for a holistic and fulfilling life." Happiness and general well-being are enhanced by balance. Principle 50. Mindful consumption. Consciously consuming is similar to carefully curating your own life. It involves selecting your foods, media, and goods carefully and mindfully, keeping in mind how they affect the environment and your health. It's similar to declaring, "I'll make thoughtful decisions, matching my values with my choices." Consuming mindfully encourages sustainability on a personal and global level. That was it for this video. Before we end our exploration of Stoic ideas, I'd like to express my deepest gratitude for joining us on this journey. We value your time and involvement very much. If these Stoic ideas were helpful to you, please consider posting a comment to discuss your ideas and personal experiences. We value your opinions, and if you found this content interesting, a simple like will help us and let us know that you want to see more of it. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel so that you may receive updates on new videos that will provide you with additional knowledge, philosophy, and personal development ideas. If you have watched until the end, please respond with Master Motivational Mindset, so we can connect. Until we meet again, may your journey of self-improvement bring you happiness and insight.